Okay, so literally the second that I started, a second ago, I had went to my starting soon screen, came back to my full screen, and everything had stopped working. So I apologize to those of you who got booted out. Definitely did not mean for that to happen. Don't know what the deal was there. So I'll wait for some people to come back in, and then we'll get started. So yeah, once again, truly apologize. Hope everything is good. I'm going to go ahead and open up some music for us to listen to. Alright. How's everybody doing today? Hope pretty good. Hope everyone is well. Okay. Well, I started, and then I had my getting ready screen on, and then whenever I came to this screen, both the cameras weren't working, even though I had them working before. So I pressed go live, made sure everything looked good, pressed the this screen, and everything was just black, and I was like, what's going on? I don't know what happened, so I had to stop the stream and start the stream again.
Oh my god, so you know the clippy that was in my hair? I took it down when I put him to sleep. On the blanket. I think it's still on the blanket.
In his crib?
Yeah.
It happens like this?
It's a clippy.
Yeah.
There's teeth.
Hopefully he doesn't roll over on it. That's all I got to say.
I tried to look in there, but I was just making a ruckus. So I had to stop myself.
Yeah. It's okay, baby. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Wait, why are you watching it?
I'm not. I'm making sure it looks good.
But it looks like someone's already talking about it.
Looks good. Yeah, it's because I had started earlier, like I said. And
so you haven't started yet?
I did start it, but now I gotta repost that I'm live again. You still have my Instagram, right? Yeah.
Wait, so are you live now?
I'm live, yes. Had some technical difficulties, but we back now. Okay, add link. Twitch.tv/TheCaptainSterling. I don't like your phone. Everything's too big. There you go. Hey, Prestige Keys, how's it going? I love you.
Alright, I guess I will.
You don't have to go. You know, sit in the background and look
I'm
cute.
just worried that Clippy's in his crib.
Nah, he'll be alright. Hey, let me know, how's the volume on everything? Is the music too loud right now?
Hello, I'm wife.
It sounds like it might be too loud.
My full name is wife.
What?
Wife Green.
Wife Green?
That's my name.
Where do you see that?
I'm just telling you that's my name.
Oh. Yeah, anybody who's here, just let me know how the music sounds on the stream. And then we'll get started kind of unboxing some things. Bye.
Okay, well, I guess I will be bored.
Okay. Well, call me if you need me.
How?
I don't know. Just do it.
Call out?
Huh?
Call out or something? Hey, where did you get the no charger?
I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Just being honest. Alright. There we go. Now everything's looking good. So let's go ahead and get some things going. So what we're going to do first is because Saevus Designs sent me 2 different builds that they already had set up. So we're going to do like a little quick sound test of just those. And then we will go ahead and what do you say? Then we'll build our own. So yeah, I just wanted to give everybody like a good idea of how it can sound in some different configurations. Hope that makes sense. Hope that's a fair thing to do. Feels right, you know. I'll move this guy over here a little bit. Maybe get a better angle on me. like I said, you know, wouldn't be a stream with me if it wasn't scuffed in the start. So, thank y'all for bearing with me. Things seem to always be going great, and then they go wrong right whenever I get started. So, that's just my life. So far, I haven't seen anyone say anything about the music. I don't want to be like too loud on the music end. So if anybody could just let me know, that'd be fantastic. Having some Liquid Death Bury It Alive flavor. Pretty good if you're into sparkling water, by the way. It's kind of been my daily drink recently. Right. Let's go ahead and kind of show the board off here. I was kind of waiting for a little bit more people to come. What's up, buddy? What's up? How are you doing? Hi, hi. Music is quite a bit louder. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. How about now, Fuzzinator? How are we feeling? Music's too loud? How about now? I kind of lowered it. I can lower it more. Just let me know. Too low. How about now? I feel like we're almost to the middle ground here. Slightly more? Okay. How about now? I appreciate y'all, I really do. I want the stream to be a vibe, you know? Great. So yeah, guys, this right here is the Saevus COR65. It's pretty cool. So it's the first keyboard I've ever used where they didn't send me a case. It's just the keyboard with the PCB and plate and switches and keycaps. So it's pretty cool. It allows for a really open design, open sound profile. Pretty cool. Would y'all rock this on the desk or what? I think it's a great looking board. All around. 10 out of 10, can't wait. So they sent me, this is the second build that they sent. So it's got GMK Dracula. It has some Zaku's on a polycarbonate plate. So this is one of them that we're going to be trying out. And then let's get the case actually on the desk here. Move back my board so we don't accidentally stop the stream. By the way, real quick, this is my custom mode 80. Pretty stoked on how it turned out. For anybody who missed my Instagram post, looking pretty damn cool. Yeah, pretty badass, right? Loving it for sure. What's up, Kimmy? How are you? Right. Mad jelly. Can you imagine though a board that uses marketing for a caseless design? Keep your eye out. That's me. I'm coming for you. It's kind of cool. It's like CNC'd air. Pretty wild. Do you want to hear that again? All right. Let's see. So I'm imagining this is a different weight material. Yeah, CNC air, but it's like $1,000 for the board. That's how modern and minimal it is. It's just like a really pretty copper that we can see there. Put that to the side. We might do something with it. Ignore my camera tripping right now. Ooh, pretty sick. Alright. Oh, this thing is heavy, yo, just saying. Love stream on it reminds me of the Epomaker set. Yeah, dude. You knew I had to have this set up. Alright, so we have, it looks like GMK Amethyst. So keep in mind this is a prototype unit. Something that they've told me to mention is that you can see kind of the tolerances here are a little bit too far away from the keycaps. They said that'll be fixed, as well as whenever you hold it from this angle, you can kind of see the bottom of the caps. That will also be adjusted later on in the final board. Just something to keep in mind. So if that's like a look right now that you're seeing and you're like, I don't really like it, that won't be the final product. So, all right. So yeah, that's the top. Looking pretty cool. Super cool layout. Really into this, honestly. Kind of a nice layout, man. The fact that you have all these macro keys makes it feel like way bigger than a 65%, in my opinion. All right, so let's flip it. Oh, look at this cutie, man. So you have a PVD mirror finish on the middle weight, as you can see. We'll clean that up in a second. And it's got two weights, so the mirror piece is a different weight, and then the stainless steel is a separate weight as well. And then there's that copper option as well. There's a few different color options for the weight, which is pretty dope. Flashbang right there. Camera's confused on what to do. Love the bottom too. Like, just it looks sick. This is a side profile, but you can see it kind of has this super cool curve to it. My camera is not doing what it should be doing. There you go. I mean, look at that. That's sick. Yeah, just looks so stunning. So this one has, I think, let me double check. Yeah, me too. Color's super cool. It's like this, it's a navy, I would say. Like a, yeah, navy. I think that's the right word. So this looks like an aluminum plate with Papu switches. Which, God, they feel so good. Alright. Oh yeah, forgot to mention also, it has this like front little lip on it, which catches the light really nicely. Love how that looks as well. This board just is really nice design all around. Pretty stoked on it, to be honest. So yeah, let's go ahead and kind of see how it sounds, and then we'll get into our own build for it. There you go again. That's it's me, you know, in the weight there. Yeah, dude, it's so pretty. I'm such a fan. Yeah, I like the color too. So let's move this out of the way for now, and we will get into some quick little sound tests of the builds that I got sent, and then we will do our own. Does it feel evenly weighted or more center heavy? Honestly, like, this is gonna sound kind of crazy because it's a 65. It feels evenly weighted, to answer your question. Like, it doesn't feel heavier one side or the other. I feel like this is like as heavy as my U80, and that's a big board. This thing is like super hefty. Like, I can feel my my back muscles whenever I lift this up. It's pretty crazy, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Still don't like what the chat thing's doing. I don't know how to fix it, but it's okay. Screw the gym, we got keyboards to lift. Honestly, if you did a couple of curls with this thing, you'd be in a bind. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead. We'll kill the desktop audio for now. We're going to go ahead and take a little listen real quick to how this thing sounds. So like I said, this one is Papu switches on an aluminum plate. I don't know what stabs they have or anything. These were sent to me like kind of already together, so we'll just do a quick little listen here. Alright, ready? Spacebar is a little muted on this build, I would say. We'll see. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty balanced. The alphas definitely have, they're the star. Yeah, I'm not sure why this spacebar is sounding so light, considering it's an aluminum plate, but and it's also I think a GMK set, but it could just be the switch that's kind of more muted, which is definitely possible. But everything else sounds pretty good. This is aluminum. If I push down, nothing really happens, but it's aluminum. The spacebar has a bit of flex to it. It feels great though. Yeah, it's not wiggling around or anything. Sorry. It's gasket mount. Yeah, it's gasket mount. So let's go ahead and try the Zaku's. I feel like that one's definitely going to have a bit of a different sound to it. Let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Let me see. Yeah, sounds good so far. I like how smooth these Papu switches sound. Let me turn the music back on. Yeah, the Papu switches have a really nice feel to them. They sound pretty good. They sound a little bit muted to me. Even like the alphas on this board sounded pretty good. Nice balanced sound. Nothing like not too bright or too thocky, I'd say. But the spacebar felt a little muted, but I think that's just a switch. I don't think it has anything to do with the board, but we'll find out whenever we get to the other build. I've never used Papus before, so I'm not really too familiar with how they're supposed to sound. But all in all, felt great. Sounded pretty good. The mods also had a really good sound to them as well, so can't complain there. How's everybody's weekend, by the way? Mine was pretty good. We just got back from my wife's parents. That's kind of why I was a little late. Then I had some technical difficulties. Is there any switches that you've never tried, but you're like, if I could try, I'd like to? There's one switch that's coming out called the Honeydew switch. Pretty stoked to try it. So yeah, that'll be pretty soon. I also really want to try Novel Keys cream switches. They're broken in. Those I'm getting soon from Lou Studios, so that'll be a dream come true. I have their the Novel Keys Cream Dream switches right now. I just got them in the mail a few days ago, so we'll try that pretty soon. Mandu? What do you mean? What you mean? Okay, so I'm not really sure how you're supposed to take this board apart, so we're gonna go this way. We'll like try purple pandas. I haven't heard of those, I don't think. Wow, this looks really pretty inside, guys. The machining is really nicely done. That back looks crazy. Your back looks crazy. How you doing, Karan? Nice to see you here, bud. Oh, whoa. Interesting. So, yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about. I was going to say that on this one you can see they broke off the middle spacebar. It's a texty version of Holy Pandas. I got you. They broke off the spacebar, which is a good idea in general for the board. Kimmy, what do you mean Mandu? Yeah, what's up, Karan? Thank you so much for stopping by, man. But there's no gaskets on the top of the mounting point here on any of them, which is kind of interesting. Wonder how that works. Blowing up that Nico Chino copycat on Instagram. Thought the new switches you said were called Mandu. Honeydew. Honeydew, like the melon. Yeah, honeydew switches. So this is also a hot swap. Huh. So maybe, man, I don't know what to do now. Because I was going to say we could just do this build, take this build apart. We'll see. We'll see. Look at the inside of this weight too, by the way. Looks so pretty. Yeah, honeydews, they look really nice. I like those milky kind of looking switches though, so pretty amped to try those out whenever they come out. Throw hands for that copycat, bro. Do we need to get started on this? Because, yeah, I'm kindly upset about it still. So these don't have gaskets on the bottom. I'm so thrown off. They didn't send me anything for the gaskets. Unless it's not meant to have gaskets all the time. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. They didn't tell me anything about this. Contemplated fighting every comment. Dude, right. I was like... But look, all I can say is I'm genuinely a bit surprised at how great my community is. Because y'all went in there for me. And I'm like so grateful for that y'all were all defending my set and just being on my side. It felt fantastic. Just to know that, that I had, this amount of support. I can't put it into words. I'll just say that. So yeah, super, super awesome. So thank any of you who helped out with that. That's super kind. Whoa. This sounds completely different. Okay. Can we get a sheesh in chat? There's a few content creators supporting that company. Yeah, I know. I've seen a few as well. I actually had one of my friends. There you go, David. Thank you. I actually had a friend that reached out to them. That's a pretty big creator. So, and like who was an affiliate with them, but literally like went in and was just like, "Hey, look, if you're gonna copy this set, like I'm out." And I think that's super, like, just so honored to, have somebody do that. That's just insane. Nelson, how was that meetup, man? I saw Monoke and Singa were there. So sick. Like, two of my favorite designers. I'm just like, geez, dude. Be so cool to meet them. Through the affiliation. Yeah, they did. They literally were like, if you don't change it, I'm out. And then what's her name? Kunzi? I forget. They were literally like, we feel like we're not copycatting. We like the concept. We like the name, so we take it. And then they were like, we got this idea from our followers. Yeah, Yunzi. They were like, we got this idea from our followers. So it's not stealing since they told us to do it. And I'm like, it's literally the same. It's literally the same, bro. I don't know. I'm just trying not to be upset. But it sucks considering the amount of money that I put into the project. And, just to see, like, someone come and, like, pretty much... It's somewhat different, right? I have to admit that it's somewhat different. Theme's identical, obviously, but, like, how they did it was different. So there's nothing really I can do, but like just the fact that I've put in so much time and effort into the project, like from the back end, like stuff that I haven't communicated with my audience, it sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but like I said, what do you do? All right. Yeah, once again, another look at the weight for those just joining in. Gorgeous, absolutely stunning weight. So yeah, so this one is GMK Dracula Zaku's on a polycarbonate plate. So let's go ahead and see how this one sounds. Ready? Oh yeah, hold on. Okay. What's up, buddy? What's up? How are you doing? This one, much better. Damn. Yeah, so this one's the Zaku's. All around, honestly, much better sound here in this build. Yeah, yeah, this one like sounded great on the alphas, but the spacebar sounded so muted. This one, oh, it's so good. Love this one a lot. The Zaku's are sick. Yeah. Super fire. Oh, so those aren't Papu switches. I didn't know. I thought, okay, so that's the name of the switches. How do you even say that? Campetao? Campetao? Take a keycap off real quick. I thought these were Papus, bro. Yeah, let me show you. I could be wrong. I just thought that's what you told me. Yeah. Okay. Hey, also while we're here, why is it that like on this one you can see there's no gaskets on the top of the PCB, and then on this one there was no gaskets on the bottom of the PCB? Is that like just optional where you place the gaskets, or does it even require gaskets? I was doing testing. I got you. This one, even though there's no gaskets on the bottom, it sounds really good. Like there's no hollowness, no reverb or anything like that. So like both of them sounded fantastic. It's just this one, like I said, everything sounded great. On the, I don't really know how to say that, Campetao. I'm butchering that, I'm sure. Everything sounded fantastic. The spacebar was just a little muted, which I did think it was the switch. It was definitely nothing with the board, obviously, because here it sounds crazy. I'm gonna rebuild. I'm gonna rebuild over here, if that's okay. I have some switches that I'm about to ask y'all what we want to use for a rebuild. Yeah, so, but what do you, in your opinion though, Streamline, what do you think is better, the gaskets on the top of the PCB or the bottom of the PCB? Because I can rebuild whichever you prefer. I don't really know the difference, like what it would do differently. Design for gasket on top. Okay. So I should do this one. Should rebuild this one then. But I've done testing. Excuse my allergies, by the way. So sorry. Didn't make much difference. I'll probably just rebuild this one since I already have everything off, if that's okay. Like, since I've already got it out of the keyboard for now. Sounds good. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. This is Dracula. I thought this was Amethyst. I could definitely be wrong. I don't know what this is. Streamline would know. This is his keycap set. Kojiro. Obviously, I'm dumb. I don't know what Amethyst even looks like, I guess. So we're going to move this. Or no, better yet. Let's like put this over here, just facing this way. So that way y'all can kind of see the weight and stuff over here. Alright. So before we get started, we'll take a look at some switches that we can try. So for switch options, we have moon switches. These are from Agile. We can try these out in the board. Everyone blame Clackbait for those ugly ass giant bump on feet. They're fine, man. They're fine. At least it's protecting the weight. Like, that's all I care about. Second choice, we have the Perry switch. These are a tactile. Moons are a linear. These are a tactile. I'll show you what these look like really quick. These are very pretty. I love how these look. There's this really pretty, like, kind of almost see-through purple-blue, blurple color. Pretty nice. Guys, it's 2022 and they still have not figured out boxes, man. There's got to be a better way to do the box. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Or we have the Lotus switches, which these are linear. There's really nice navy and pink color. So yeah, I will let y'all choose which switch we go with. We have Lotus, Perry, or Moon. What's up, Flyback? Thanks for stopping by. So sorry I missed the stream yesterday, man. Got just family stuff, man. You know, yeah, Tetra is so good. Linears, either is fine. Okay, so Lotus or Moon. Perry's are out, straight out the gate. Y'all are funny. Which one? Linear gang, cool, cool. So what do we want to do, Moon or Lotus? Lotus? Say no more. Lotus matches, fair enough, fair enough. Core God, you are funny. Okay, so we'll use the Lotus switches. Yeah, I guess I'll probably just use the same keycap sets. That way we don't have to fiddle with finding another one in my collection somewhere. Plus, I'm down for the aluminum plates. I think aluminum lately has been my preferred choice. Like, I got a palm plate the other day for a build, and it was just like, it could be brighter, you know? I don't know. Thank you so much, Beanie Keys. I appreciate that. Spent like $50 on it, but you know, we out here. We're out here, man. I want to get some custom stuff done too. I still need to like put my name and stuff in the top and my socials at the bottom. I've just been crazy busy lately, so I haven't really had a chance to fiddle with all that. So my apologies for that stuff. I think you're supposed to like actually be able to like click on my Instagram and stuff like that down there, but what do you do? How's everybody doing though, man? Yeah, I'm like, by the way, thank you again, Flyback and Streamline, for like both supporting me lately and letting me check out your boards. Like, it's super cool, and yeah, just super honored to be able to do some photos and stuff for you guys. Really appreciate it. Coffee Set, let me know you can use my derivative on my upcoming champagne core. Bet, dude. Say less. I actually have samples coming in this week. Oda Keebs just shipped them out the other day, so I can't wait. And by the way, streamlined TKLs are my favorite layout, so please, please let me know, dude. Would love to check it out. Die boards. Oh, is this the proto of the new Saevus going into group buy soon? Yeah, this is the Hey Pedro, you're good. This is the COR65. I think it's going into group buy soon, right, Streamline? And Pedro, you're good, man. We have just kind of been chilling. We're just now getting into the build, so no stress. This next group buy I plan to join. Yeah, dude, this board looks sick. I mean, the mirror finish on this one is crazy. I'm blown away by it. So, 10 out of 10. Love the logo too, dude. Side profile sexy? Yeah, 100%. Super sexy side profile. Y'all hear the music, by the way? I didn't get anything except a carrying case. I'm not sure if that's the packaging that Saevus will do, so I don't... sorry I'm belching. I don't want to tell you something. It will come in a carrying case? Is it the same carrying case or a different one? Because I don't want to, like, show people that if it's not the same thing. Love the layout. Wish I could get one, but I've gone too hard on the boards this year. Yeah, slightly different. Okay, and we won't show anybody the case. It'll come in a carrying case, so that's great. Yeah, Sorted, I can totally feel you, dude. I'm trying to avoid buying boards right now because I'm saving for when Mono K eventually drops the Kage extras. The Kage is like my dream keyboard. Like, I really want it, so I'm just trying to hang tight and not spend any money at all for a while. I literally just searched like royalty free jazz, and that's kind of what I rock with. That's just my vibe to fit the coffee aesthetic, you know, like we're chilling at a cafe building the keyboard together type of thing, you know. Yeah, dude, show me. Drop the link, Streamline. Drop the link. Yeah, these switches are super quiet, dude, but I love the color of them. The purple and pink is like so pretty. Are y'all fucking kidding? Yeah, that's literally what I do. So I have the stream set up to capture the desktop audio and not the desktop capture. Like, that way you don't see it on the screen, right? So I'm capturing the audio from my computer, and on my computer I have my stream muted, but I have YouTube on, but like the volume down. I kind of always have to ask chat, hey, how's it sound? Because sometimes it's too loud, too quiet. Just depends on the like playlist that I use that day. So I need to, oh god, I just dipped my finger in the stabilizer grease. I need something to put your switches in. I'll use this pink Robin jar for now. Yeah, man, super easy, and I'm always here to help, Beanie. Just let me know. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram, and we can chat about it there. I'm very much a noob to streaming. As you can see, like, my streams are pretty scuffed. I need, like, a better face cam. The lighting is, like, good. You know, I use this for my photos, but, like, for video, you can see it's a little hot. Just trying to figure it out, so don't feel like you're like bad or anything, you know, whenever you get started. It's just like anything else, it's a learning curve. Like, I have this reflector over here that's not like properly set up even right now, so we need to kind of adjust that, make it a little better to bounce some light back in on this side. But I have like my Nintendo Switch over here, so I'm just trying to not have this come in the frame either. A little complicated, dude. You just gotta play around and accept, you know, the things are probably going to be scuffed in the beginning, but it's alright. You know, you gotta learn. You gotta start somewhere after all, huh? Like, I don't think that's doing anything at all. Oh yeah, there's a bit of bounce, I guess. Anyway, let's move on. I just got distracted so bad. These are by Thick Thought too. It's crazy. I really like Thick Thought's marshmallow switches. Those are some of my favorite linear switches of all time. I also have some new Thick Thought switches that I'll be lubing soon. They're new to me, but they've been out for a bit. They're from my friends over at Bespoke Keys. They're based off of the man, I'm blanking out on what it's called. What's the like green and purple robot that everybody does builds off of? Evangeline? I don't know how to say that, but there's... Check that out, Cap. Let's see. Let's open this bad boy. Oh. Wait, is this a video of you opening it? That's the case. Yo, that's sick. Whoa. Okay. So the TKL, a banger. Wow, dude. Yeah, the carrying case is dope. I don't have it set up to show that on my stream, unfortunately. Apologize. But yo, that's insane. Hey, what's up, my friend? How are you doing? The master, it's him, King of Renders, has come to chill in the stream today. We're all blessed. How are you doing, man? Yeah, for real. You're not a potato. I'm a potato. You've seen my renders, bro. My renders, potato. Looks like I'm rendering through a toaster, dude. No shot. By the way, these don't have foam either. Like, no play foam. Yeah, no play foam. No case foam. We ain't using foam today. No worries, I'll cut up this desk mat and we can throw some in between the plate PCB. Whip out my PE foam sheet. By the way, for those of you watching, what's your stance on foam? Do you love it? Do you hate it? My stance on these stabilizers that you did, Streamline? Why you keep putting lube on my thumb, bro? These stabilizers are wet, brother. Oh my god, dang. Shit. Keep dipping my damn finger in there, dude. Foam is good in low end boards. Gotcha. I kind of, I'll bring on my most foamy board here in a second. And, just to show you. I'm going to rebuild it soon with no foam, just to, that way I can compare. Because I'm curious as well, like you're saying, that high-end boards shouldn't have to have foam. But, yeah. We'll see how it sounds whenever I build it with no foam. I'll show you the board in a second. Pretty new to the hobby. I don't have any hate towards foam, but after COR65, I might be a little biased. Yeah, COR65 sounds insane with no foam, which I had the same experience lately with the Tetra. Also sounded fantastic with no foam. I think it's a good thing that we can see that there are keyboards that are, trying to sound good without the foam. Because yeah, sometimes the foam can be a bit overwhelming, like knowing like what each piece of the foam's actually doing, etc. So marble sound driven by foam is nice, but the downside is it takes away all personality. Yeah, I agree. I think for me, like, you should have one board, like an OutLabs board that's just foamed out, and then the rest, don't. You got it. That's what I'm saying. A little ninja. So you're being a little ninja.
I was just sitting out.
Just thinking he's gonna roll over on it or whatever.
I accidentally left this in my son's crib. I'm a terrible mother.
You're not a terrible mother. It fell off on your hair while you were putting him down. Can't control gravity. I'll try a board with and without foam. Just use whatever I like best. Loud boards, no caps. All I know is live. Dude, the Class 80. Oh my god. After watching Alex's little like clip from his stream, dude, I really want that board so bad. I would just sit there all day long, just. It sounded so nuts. I was like, what the fuck? I've never heard one of those in my life. Blew my mind whenever he played that shit. Foam takes away all the board's characteristics. All my budget boards kind of sound the same because of the foams. Yeah. But I think also the quality of a low-end board's just materials aren't that great. I don't know if this was up. We'll fuck around and see. Loud boards. It's like it's like people who really love foam, like that are like super hard on foam, or just like the like, it's Nerf or nothing, you know. It's like all I can think of for some reason. By the way, these are Lotus switches again for those of you who missed our missed our democracy earlier. We voted to use these today for the build. Focus has said nah. But these are stock completely from Create Keybs. They are pre-lubed. Sound pretty smooth. So hopefully we'll get a good sound. If not, just know there's 2 sound tests at the beginning of the stream. They sounded fantastic. So if these end up sounding shite, you have that one, those 2 in the beginning to listen to. That's the goal here. Otherwise, we're just hanging out. Before you put these in, will you do another typing of Zaku build? Yep, right before we switch over. I can definitely do that. Try to remind me. Yeah, try to remind me. That way I don't forget. Also, I apologize for my like shit typing skills. I'm no typer for sure, but get the idea of the sound at least. And how about this? For your clip, I'll do this, okay? I'll have to watch Black Simon. I don't know who that is. Look, after I do the typing test, I'm like, oh my god, this keyboard sounds insane. What the heck? And that's what you clip, okay? That's gonna be it. That's gonna be the clip, dude. So just like a heads up, so you know in advance. No. Just put the black box over the screen. You just see me just doing this. Like fucking that movie with Will Smith, Hancock or whatever, where he's like a superhero. Do a drop test? Yeah. So I actually have like Legos all over the floor. I'm really hoping it fucks up the mirror weight on the back. Scratches it all. Streamline told me to do a drop test, so I mean, yeah, just breaking it in. Just trying to get a patina on my mirror weight. Stand behind my products. Oh god. What have we done? Fuck my shit up, as they say. Yeah. Yeah, hey, don't come after me whenever it happens, okay? That's all him. It's all him. I have been so stressed out. Like, while I've been, like, taking pictures of this board, I've been, like, babying it so much because I've never had a mirror weight, and I'm trying so hard not to scuff it, dude. Last thing I want is for Streamline to get it back and be like, what the fuck? What'd you do? Like, bro, him told me to. Nah, dog. Really not trying to mess up your board. Streamer with render guy Blake's board on stream, dude. Title of the oh my god. What's that why am I blanking out? What's the name of that like really popular YouTube channel that was like had the Try Guys on it a long time ago? Yeah, definitely. Whenever I do like client work, dude, I'm so careful. Like my own boards, I don't really care as much, but with client boards, I'm so careful. Like I'm literally like carrying. Stream, how long you been working on this board? I don't know. I went to a meetup, what, like 4 months ago, and you had a prototype there. It was in the super sick like yellow color. Dude, looked crazy. That's whenever I saw it for the first time. I don't know how long he's been working on it behind the scenes. If it's anything like my key set, it's been over a year for him, probably. Takes a lot of work, man, to get these going. Get these projects off the ground. Probably like a year, yeah. Called it. Clip it. Big brain. I know. Been there, done that. You've done a good job, though, Streamline. Super sick visuals on the board all around. Love the weight, too. I really want to design my own keyboard too, but I've like literally no idea where to start. Like I want to call it like the Captain or something, like Captain 75, Captain TKL, and then like have like a pirate flag or like a Jolly Roger like skull and crossbones, or like a pirate ship. I don't know, but yeah, I just literally don't even know where to begin in that process at all. Even call it the Jolly Roger 75 or some shit, dude. That would be sick. Sterling 96 is the year I was born, so it could be cool. The whole concept sounds super dope too, yeah. Big boards for the Captain, yeah. I like a TKL, but there's been so many good like 60s and 65% that I'm like, I don't know, man. I might get me a little board soon. Might get me a little board. I have some 65s, you know. Most recent one I got, it's been on my like dream list for a long time. I'll show it to y'all in a second. Okay, good. We had just enough switches too. Holy shit! Like literally not one to spare. Yeah. So my dream board that I got recently was this. This is the Phase 1. Dude, this board's been on my list for a long time, but look at this shit. It's Ghostbusters keycaps. Yeah, Phase 1. Super sick board. Like, it has this, like, little thing at the top. Has the designer. Apparently he wore glasses. Typing feels great, dude. I like it, but is it as good as the core? This board sounds foamy. We'll do it side by side. How about that? We'll do it side by side. I think it sounds a bit foamy, if I'm honest. Like I'll be transparent, but typing feels great. Looks fantastic as well. Super like minimum look, which is something that I'm into. So, all right, let's get this going. Had a bit of ticking on the side. Those are ghost busting keycaps. So all I'm doing right now is filling this with a bit of GS3. This is like comparable to like dielectric grease. It's from Kinetic Labs. No, you're all good. I was telling them that I want to build a keyboard too, design a keyboard, but I don't really know how that works, what the process is like. Call it like the Jolly Roger TKL or Pirate 75 or something like that. But I was telling Flyback that I have 5 minutes, 5 in the chamber. Holy shit! Damn, dude, that's impressive. I just don't know how to like do it. You know, how to start that process. Why is there so much? Dude, yes. RX 75. I actually like that. The Zoom TKL looks kinda sexy, not gonna cap. But I like the name Jolly Roger. I think that's pretty sick. What's going on? I've never used TX stabs, so I don't think it's anything with the stabs itself, but maybe, I don't know. I'm not too sure. We might, honestly, me and Streamline might have just like over lubed this motherfucker. Because I put some more lube to try to fix it, but it doesn't feel mushy though, so I don't know. Stabs are pretty wet, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I don't know how well we can see it, but stabs are pretty juicy at the moment. Not gonna lie, I rushed like a motherfucker to do 6 different builds for tech. Dude, no worries. That's my job too, is to make a good build. So it's just I can hear the ticking quite a lot. See, but like you're saying it's an unbalanced wire, possibly. I've never had an unbalanced wire ever. I don't know. It's like just on the tapping. It's not anywhere else. So I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out what it could be. I mean, part of me wants to literally just say, pump it with more lube, but like this thing is lubed up, guys. I don't know, I think we'll just go with its Captain Planet with our powers combined. I mean, hey, if y'all want to help bring that dream to life, fuck, let's go. I'm totally down. Maybe the switch could also be ticking. I don't know. I see another one. Shit, thing flew at me, dude. This one does sound a bit better. I don't know, man. It's a lot of ticking. Maybe it is a wire. I've never experienced that, so I don't really know. Do I just pump it with more lube? That's the question. Guess I could do that too. Switch has a big impact on this. Yeah, it did sound better with the Pink Robin, huh? I think so too, actually. Pink Robin sounded better, I think. We're just gonna go with that. Sounds a lot better with the Pink Robin switch. So maybe these just have a bit of ping. They felt good in hand, and they said they were pre-lubed, so that's why I was like, we'll just try them out. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, let's continue on. Everything else sounds great. The wire's bent, or you could try putting a different tiny piece of foam under the wire to support. Yeah, I've seen their videos, dude. DB, whatever their name is super talented, man. Try the moon. Will be better. Yeah. I do quite like a moon switch. Guess I should do that, actually. Considering that this one technically wasn't an option that I gave y'all, so. Don't know. Pink Robins are pretty damn good, though. I've been enjoying them a lot. Yeah, my nose is so fudged up. They said that the tolerances on the case, and they're going to lower the PCB a bit more into the case as well to hide the bottom of the keycaps. The tolerances will make it to where you can't see the plate as much through the edges of the board. I think that's some of the main things that I remember them telling me. PCB change. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sounds good outside the case. It'll sound even better inside of it, I'm sure. Mentioned that too. PCB tabs are completely different. Oh shit. My bad. So yeah, Flyback Streamline, we all collaborating on a board or what? Either that or I'm gonna need y'all to teach me how to do this. Saying the Jolly Roger 75 sounds pretty cool. There are some people we can get you to work with for CAD designs. Yeah, I have no idea what that even means. Don't know what a cat is, bro. You forget the T? Like cat design? Like what? Computer draft designs the files you send, I see. Technical drawing. Okay, everybody knows but me. Calm down. Jeez. Didn't know I was gonna get ganged up on today. No, I'm kind of, I'm still learning the ins and outs of, behind the scenes stuff, so forgive me. If you have ideas and have someone that can be the CAD designer, you can do it for sure. Do you know how much it is to like a roundabout rate for like how much it would cost to hire someone for that? I mean, I know y'all obviously had to kind of go through that process. So many people are different. It depends what kind of support you want to. Yeah, I think I would want a TKL at first. It's because that's my favorite layouts at the moment. About the price of emotes on it. Damn. Karan's been testing then, I can tell. Karan must be building his own board behind the scenes. Why haven't you told me, Karan? Then protos are separate. Yeah, I know protos cost a shit ton. It's to be expected, I suppose. You can learn a lot on Atelier. Protos, yeah. Protos suck, man. No, I wanted to, but then got around to the pricing and stuff, so just let it go. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, if you're not ready to like take on that amount of pricing, then for designs, expect 1K plus a royalty fee. Sheesh. That's a lot. That's a lot of dough. Because the first proto is never going to be what you want. Yeah, true. Maybe I'll bust out a few more keycap sets first. Alright. So, let's see. First off, we're going to do another sound demo of this. That's why just focusing on photos for now. Yeah. Streamline, are you here? Okay, cool. You can go ahead and clip it. I'm about to do the presentation. Alright guys, so this is the COR65XT with Dracula and Zaku's on a polycarbonate plate. This is how the board looks from the back. Super gorgeous mirror finish on the weight. And here we go. This is how the board sounds. Oh my god, dude. Guys. It's insane. This is... Come on. Come on. Saevus Designs, Streamline over here, has nailed this. The COR65XT. I'm just... Guys, I need a sip of water. I gotta take a walk. Wow. Wow. It's just insane. I mean, can you get better? Can you get better? Look at you. Look at you sitting right there. Look at you. I mean, jeez. Look at your smile after typing on the board. Look at it. Wow. That's why I'm not an actor, guys. Yeah, this space bar is pretty damn good. Alright, let's go ahead and switch the builds. It's a proto but for the mirror finish, is there any rippling and blurriness? For me, dude, look, I'm be honest. There's not a fucking scratch or a mark of machining on this thing at all, dude. Like, I can see my blackheads. I can see my pores, the wrinkles in my eye. It's stunning, honestly, Flyback. Super sick. Maybe your future. I mean, honestly, yeah. Yeah, you can. So far, just saying, from all the prototypes that I've seen this year, Flyback and Streamline have kind of blew me away. Just saying. Like, this is the kind of shit that I've got to be this good to make a board. You know what I mean? That's some big shoes to fill, dude. Can't wait to get my snake in. Yo, build stream for that also coming soon. Cannot wait to try that shit out. Looks sick, dude. Snake looks crazy. Yeah, man. Love you guys. Y'all are so cool, and like supporting me and my family means a lot as well. So I'm always happy to help and spread the love, man. No shot. Just saying. But yeah, I can't wait to see the snake too. It's gonna be pretty neat, pretty unique design. So couldn't be more excited about that one as well. Although it is a 60%, but it's, you know, it's okay. Ooh, man. Streamline, when are you gonna dude, just make a keyboard with like a dumbbell in the middle, so like have like an Alice brake style. Okay, so your grip here, then the two sides of the board there, so you can like work out while like typing. Literally makes no sense, but okay. Oh shit, forgot the fucking cables there. Partner with Golds. Yeah, you are. Just switch this over. Alright. I'm not ready for work tomorrow, guys. I have so much shit to do. Okay. Have an interview tomorrow for a life-changing job. Yo, for real? Doing what do you do for work actually? I do this full time. I was just saying I have a lot of like projects going on. What do you do though, Streamline? Yeah, good luck for sure. Hey, it's him. Actually, I have a question for you. I was talking with my friend Avi earlier. How do you get your renders to look more like lifelike? Because I've been like messing around with like lightings and doing some like desk mat renders for someone, but like I don't know, just it looks like a render, you know, like it looks fake to me. But I think that's just me not understanding how light works. He told me he kind of showed me some YouTube videos to go check out, so that's what I'm gonna do later on. But dude, congratulations, Streamline. That sounds like a big deal. Like, hell yeah, man. Super stoked for you, dude. I really hope it I hope it works out for you, man. Good luck for sure. It's a leadership role, wow. Alright, him. Appreciate you, man. Hey, everybody, let's wish Streamline good luck for his interview. We hope that he gets this life-changing job. We also hope he doesn't forget about us here in the community. But we wish him the best. And, yeah. So let's get that good energy and those good vibes flowing in the chat. All 5 of you, please. More money equals more key projects. Hell yeah, dude. So excited for you though, man. That's just awesome. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . boxing match of our TKLs when streamlined. Okay. I'm just like to the point where like, since I don't really like thinking about it now after what y'all told me a minute ago, like I'm down to literally like let someone front the cost of building and designing a board with me, and then me just like letting them keep the profit since I did none of the work. Oh sheesh. Avi, what's up, buddy? How you doing? You're just in time. We're about to do this typing test here. Everyone, so if you're into renders and love watching renders as well as like cool YouTube videos and stuff like that, go check out my friend Avi. If you want to see some like game breaking renders, go follow It's Him. If you want some cool photos, you can go check out Karan, go check out Beanie Keys, go check out Nelson. If you want to see some cool boards, go check out Flyback, go check out Streamline. Drop your Instagrams, guys. Like, y'all, you know, I know y'all follow each other probably already, but anybody else, you know, go check each other out. A lot of talent in the chat today. Alright, guys, here we go. So we have this absolutely okay, my dude. Karan, you're too kind. Too kind. I'm out here, man. I'm just out here having fun. So we have, once again, COR65XT. Looking beautiful with this layout, with the front little lip right there, how it catches that light. So nice. Yeah, we're the new talent. We're the new talent coming in amongst like all the veterans. We're the new squad, like the freshman squad. So this is the bottom of the design. Looks super sick. Love the weight, the mirror finish. Love the logo. It's that side profile again. You kind of can't see it on my... can't really see it all too well, but you can kind of get the idea. There's a nice curve. Nice ledges. Love how the light hits. Super nice. Yeah, I would say over 5 pounds. Easy on this. Yeah, Avi's building cars in his freaking renders, dude. Shit's crazy. I'm a slut for XT boards. I really do like the layout. Yeah, dude, this is heavy. Like I said, this easily weighs as much as my U80 or more, which is like insane. My U80, I have to use both hands to pick it up off the desk. Yeah, Avi's crazy. His videos, out of this world, maybe the best on YouTube for keyboard content. Hot take. Yeah, dude, this board is heavy, but like in a great way. Like, I love a keyboard where like I know that if someone busts in my office and I can just pick this up and just, you know what I mean? Like, it's good to know. It's good to know that I can do that if I need to. Just saying. Gotta be honest here. Alright, so here we go. Let's check it out. So this is the COR65XT from Saevus Design. These have Lotus switches with GMK Kajiro, I think is how they said it earlier. That's how it sounds here. That spacebar sounds crazy. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. I kind of like the aluminum plate sound better, to be honest. That's just a preference. It just sounds more bright overall. The Zaku's definitely sounded good and had a good sound to them, but I don't know, something about these switches and the alu plate is freaking nice. Yeah, half plate would be sick, but so far, I mean, I love it. I love it, dude. Streamline, you did a fantastic job here, dude. 10 out of 10. Sick board. Sick board. Yeah, I'm pretty amped about it. Definitely stoked. In my opinion, also, I think this spacebar sounds the best. That's also me. But the Pink Robin switch is there. Pink Robin has a really good sound profile to it. Yeah, beautiful color, I agree. I can't make... It's like navy, right? Or is it like got a slight purple hue in there too? It's really pretty. Yeah, it's so good. Like, it really looks fantastic. Yeah, man, I think you crushed it. And the weight, though, I mean, just look at that shit. It looks so pretty, so nice. I mean, yeah, right? This is a sick, like, desk screenshot. For sure. Pretty amped about it, man. I appreciate you letting me check it out, Streamline. I'll send some more photos and stuff, too. I'll make some more posts this week. I'll get it sent out to you probably later this week. But, yeah, thank y'all so much for stopping by. Do you have any more questions for Streamline or anything before I end the stream? Want to give y'all time to kind of ask him anything that you might have questions about. You missed the sound test? Here, let me give you a little demo again, Avi, just for you. Yeah, sounds nuts. So we used Lotus switches on the alphas, a Pink Robin on the spacebar because the Lotus switch had a little bit of susness going on, so we decided to take it out. Yeah, there's no foam at all on this shit, dude. Just a heavy keyboard, just a great sound. Yeah, man, Streamline smashed it for this. I'm gonna fall asleep tonight, just like gonna be dreaming of the spacebar. Thank you, Avi. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in as well, and appreciate you, Streamline, for letting me check it out. I'll have the VOD posted on YouTube later today or tomorrow. Just in case anybody missed it, Streamline, I'll link you that so that you can like share it if you want or whatever. No pressure. But yeah, man, everybody have a great night, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.